Hey there, welcome to my channel. My name is Daniela and I am the therapist nomad. After being in Istanbul for 15 days, I'm ready to make my video on things to do in Istanbul. Welcome to the boat tour. We're going to be doing this for about 90 minutes and it's going to take us around different places. I think a total of 9 different places that I'm going to be sharing with you guys. This is one of the first things that you should do if you come to Istanbul. Get the boat tour. It is completely worth it. You're going to have people harassing you on the streets, asking you if you want to do the boat tour. Go ahead and do it. We did book it online and then we went to the place. It was a wonderful experience just because it really gave us a good understanding of how big this city is. Get some nice pictures at Galata Tower. I also recommend you try one of the coffee shops in the area. Most of them have good ratings, so don't be scared to try. And we didn't go up the tower just because there's always a line there. However, know that this is one of the oldest and tallest buildings in Istanbul. Do not judge me if I'm mispronouncing this, but Topkapi Palace was wonderful. I really loved it. It was one of my favorite experiences in Istanbul. The ticket is about 100 lira per person. In terms of history, Topkapi Palace served as the main residence and administrative headquarters of the Ottoman sultans in the 15th and 16th centuries. After being a royal palace, it began to be an accommodation for ranked officers in the 1800s, and now since the 1900s to now, it's a museum. Inside the palace, you will see several courtyards, kitchens, porcelain collections, the imperial council, the imperial treasury, the gate of felicity, a library, the imperial harem, and more. The Turkish and Islamic Arts Museum is something else that you should do without a doubt. The collection includes notable examples of Islamic rugs, tiles, calligraphy, ceramics, lamps, a lot of amazing things, honestly. Not only that, but the location is very beautiful and it has a direct view to the Blue Mosque. Hey guys! A lot of beer drinking around here. Ooh, we're in the way. Turkish motorcycling people don't like people in their way, but yeah, we're here in Silsi, I think it is, area. It's a big shopping area if you're in Istanbul. Do not miss it. It's pretty fun. A lot of amazing places to eat, great food, and yeah, like we feel like the younger crowd is all here drinking beer, having fun. I'm not going to even try to pronounce the neighborhood, but we ate at Emporio Ristorante in Besiktas and it was delicious. You should try one of these restaurants. The whole area is very nice and it actually reminded us of Coconut Grove in Miami. Don't be surprised if you see us eating a lot. We only have 1 meal a day, so this is why we're having a burger each plus a whole plate of pasta.
So weird.
Now this is Şişli, which is a big shopping area with lots of places to eat, coffee shops, and nice stores like Louis Vuitton and Prada and all of those brand stores you might like. Bomontiada used to be a beer factory, but now it's like a building that has a bunch of different restaurants, and the one in the picture, Babylon, is actually a club, but it's currently closed because of COVID. Nonetheless, we had a great time here drinking craft beer and eating burgers. Ooh, a lot of cheese. And I got a brisket? Is that how you pronounce it? Sandwich. Yeah, they told me it was really good, so let's see how that goes. Taksim Square. This is where our hotel was located. We actually really enjoyed the area because the entertainment doesn't stop. The walk from here to the other European side where Sofia and the Blue Mosque is about an hour, which is actually not that bad because the walk from here to there is actually very beautiful, and honestly the best way to get to know Istanbul is by foot. As I mentioned in my previous video, there are 3,000 mosques in Istanbul. There is no excuse to get bored in this city. Please do remember that when you come to visit the mosques, be respectful, cover your hair, take off your shoes, and enjoy the unique history that comes with every mosque. We just took a taxi to the Asian side of Istanbul and we are here. Yeah, you're happy to be in the Asian side?
I'm very happy. This is my first time in Asia.
What are your thoughts?
I don't have thoughts because there's nothing to think about here. There's nothing here.
So, yep, everything seems pretty dead. As Nico was saying,
Walking Dead.
We feel like we're in Walking Dead. I don't know what's happening. Everything has shutters, and we do know that in Istanbul on Sundays you can only go to restaurants to do takeout, and a lot of things are closed. Many things are closed.
Weekend curfew, yeah.
But we don't know. It's supposed to be only on Sundays. Now I don't know if on the Asian side they have different restrictions, which makes sense. So we'll see. Hopefully we'll have a great time. Guys, we got so lucky that we went to this restaurant. I found it online and it had very good reviews, so I made my way there. I knew the city was closed, but I was like, let's just walk there, and the owners told us that they could only do takeout, and we were like, no, please don't tell us that. We traveled all the way from the European side to here to eat at this place, and he opened a table for us and we ate the most delicious, authentic Chinese food. We're having some chicken thick noodles here.
Some homemade noodles.
Homemade, yeah, they're homemade by the way. Nick is having the beef version. I'll show you his experience, his eating experience in a little bit, but first you gotta watch mine, obviously.
Nice and saucy.
Nice and saucy. And don't miss Nick's eating experience here with a fork. He cannot do, he refuses to learn how to use chopsticks.
I learned, it's just more efficient.
Just so you guys know, we spent like 3 hours at this restaurant, and then we decided that we had to take a walk to get to know the Asian side. We found this amazing park, but we were kicked out by a very mean lady that was in a terrible mood, and after that we just decided to take a taxi to the European side. This didn't work for us. Here we are, back to the European side. The Asian side was not very eventful. Do you want to help me?
There was nothing to do on the Asian side. Everything was closed. Everybody was mean. But we had
except for people from the restaurant. They were very, very nice.
We had a great meal and we met some nice restaurant owners from Hong Kong and where's the guy from? Turkish and Hong Kong. And they were crypto traders. So we talked crypto and had some beers for a few hours. We should have stayed there, honestly.
Honestly, we should have stayed there because after that,
she made me leave when I was having fun.
Yeah, I stopped the conversation because I wanted to explore the Asian side, and we had been sitting there for like 2 hours. But that was a bad decision because then we found a mean lady that kicked us out of a public park. She was so mean. We also found a mean dog on the streets, and then we decided to just get the hell out.
Taxi out.
Looks very good. Don't be scared to try every restaurant that you find interesting. The food here is amazing. And the best part is that the desserts are also to die for. Get lost in the streets. There's so much to see, so many places to eat at, so many people to talk to, so many cats, so many dogs. It's nearly impossible to get bored here. You got a friend? Ooh!
Look, they're like bunk beds. three trees.
In case you wonder if...
Someone's home over there.
In case you wonder if Turkish people care about cats, they do. Whoa! Alright, so that is it for this video on things to do in Istanbul during COVID times. I'm sure that you can come up with many more things to do during normal times, and I really hope that we can come back when things are normal so we can also see the nightlife and enjoy the things that we couldn't this time around. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you like it, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and see you in the next country very soon. Oh, and by the way, if you want to know where we're going next, just stick till the end of the video. Hello.
Hello there.
Today we're going to give you guys an important announcement, and it's about where we're going next. I did a poll on Instagram between Egypt, Croatia, and Albania, and Egypt won. However, we want to make sure that the next place that we go to doesn't have a lot of restrictions, and the winner is
Albania, guys. We're going to Albania because they don't require any restrictions or COVID test. We can just enter. Americans can enter, Europeans can enter, just like normal life.
Yeah. Therefore, we're going to enjoy a nice apartment in Albania. We're going to be near the beach, so hopefully we can get a tan because we're looking pretty white. Look at this. I feel like, what's it called? Twilight? The guy from Twilight, like shining right now with this sunlight. And that's it. We'll see you next time.
Bye.